how is this different from your postseason experience and how you've gotten from the beginning of your career when you got to the playoffs to now?
Just another year of experience, another year of knowing how to take care of my body, leading up into the playoffs, having this week off. Not going too hard in the beginning, but just timing it, strategically. So by Sunday, my body's fresh, my legs are fresh, and ready to go.
What does it feel like for just as the team overall? You guys have thrown a lot together, you, Darius, Evan, to be in this position rather than having to fight through other things. You guys are at the top, and now people are coming after you.
It's a good feeling. We could say every year we got better. Ever since we got drafted here, from not making the playoffs, making the play-in to the first round exit, second round exit. So just being better each and every year, something to be proud of.
What specifically do you look at from the postseason the last 2 years to get ready for this?
Just being mentally locked in. I think each and every year, we're physically there, but just like locking into scouts, game plans, and just being prepared.
What kind of a challenge is it getting ready for the playoffs when it's a couple days away and you don't know who you're playing?
Not having that week to actually prepare for that team, I guess we figure out tonight. So, it really just going off of watching the game tonight, studying film from tonight's games and whoever we're playing, studying that on Saturday, and then just getting ready on Sunday. So that makes it a little bit harder.
Kenny mentioned that things ramped up yesterday. What did today's practice look like for you guys?
Got to it. Got to it, scrimmaging basically the whole practice. People were getting after each other, talking trash, being physical, and just having a friendly competition.
You mentioned your body feeling better than before. How important is it that you guys are entering this as healthy as you guys are?
It's very important. We feel like we're a deep team. We have 15, 18 guys that can play, so everyone being healthy, everyone being prepared. At any moment, anybody's number could be called, so that's a good thing.
Coming into the season, Donovan kept talking about building habits throughout the regular season to carry over into the playoffs. What kind of things do you think he was referring to that you guys can take into the postseason that you have done over these 82?
Just taking care of our body. That's been the main goal for us. This whole season is recovery, limiting our time that we're on our feet, through practices and things like that. So everyone just being healthy, like we said, 1 through 18, just being ready to play.
Obviously, the energy in here flipped from that end of regular season malaise to playoff focus.
The regular season's over. We know the best time of the year is the playoffs, so everyone's super excited right now, just ready and eager to play on Sunday and just get this thing going.
How do you think
Go ahead.
How do you think that focus will translate for you guys on the court?
I think we'll be very energized come Sunday night. We know the Cleveland fans are going to show out. So once we hit that floor, we just can't wait. We're ready to go.
How do you characterize the importance that Kenny has had on your evolution as a player?
It's been big for me, honestly. As soon as Kenny, got the job, my game changed in a mental way. Being able to read the defense, being able to know where I'm supposed to be on offense and being involved. So Kenny has, changed my game in that way.
As far as the rebounding goes, post All-Star break, you guys had a little bit of a dip, as Kenny was talking about. Is there anything on film that stood out to where you guys can get better at just grabbing those things?
Just hitting first. Seeing where the offensive guy is crashing from, hitting first, and not letting the offensive guy hit us first.
Besides taking care of your body and how best to do that during the postseason, as you guys have gone one round further in each of the last few years here, what have you learned just about the cadence or whatever of playoff basketball that you think will be beneficial?
Being physical. That's the number one thing. The more physical team wins, team that rebounds wins. So just being physical and rebounding and just being able to overpower your opponent.
I just think those first couple of years, there was kind of this outside narrative that developed around you guys, can people just beat you up, and is that the way to knock you out? Did that bother you guys at the time, or is it something you use as motivation now as a group, or not think about it, or anything?
Of course nobody likes being called soft or saying someone's bullying or something like that, but we know we're not a soft team. We know we're a physical team, and we're going to go out there and prove that, honestly.
What's the difference with just how Kenny's kind of approaching the playoffs with you guys and getting you guys ready versus maybe what you've seen the last couple of years?
Yeah, it's been more rest. This year, definitely a little more strategical. Kenny's a guy that harps on, health and recovery and just like staying off your feet a lot. So this year has definitely been more like mental coming into the playoffs. And of course, like today was really the most like physical part of the whole week that we've had so far.
When you think of Miami and Atlanta, what do you think of each of those teams? Like, what's the first thing you think of when you think of the Heat and the Hawks?
Those are fast-paced teams. The Miami loves to, switch things around. Of course, they have a great head coach and like to play games with you. And what the Hawks, they're a fast-paced team. They like to get the ball out, play fast. Trae Young is definitely the head of the snake of that team. So limiting him is definitely, key if we play him.
If it's Atlanta, what would you think about, Paris and George in a playoff series against you guys?
It'll be fun and competitive. Of course, they're on the other side, and of course, I got to go back to my hometown, Atlanta. Of course, so that's a plus for me. But yeah, it'll be a fun competitive series, especially with George and Paris there.
Who would talk more trash, you guys or those two?
Paris is not going to talk trash. It'll be more so George, but I don't take anything George says seriously. So it'll just be funny to me.
In what ways has Evan's offensive evolution helped this team, and in what ways do you think that's going to show up in the postseason, all the new things that he's been doing this year?
It's helped us tremendously. You could tell from training camp, he came in with the mindset like this is his team, came in like very confident, asking for the ball, demanding the ball, and just being attack minded from day one.
Hey, Isaac,
The last question.
expanded your game a little bit. Can you kind of be more specific? What exactly, as you've done when you're on the floor, what do you see differently that's allowed you to improve?
He doesn't allow me to be stagnant. In previous years, I've been a very stagnant player, being like one-dimensional, just standing in the corner, waiting for the ball to come to me, allowing other people to, dictate what I do. But Kenny, harped on, being more involved. Anytime he sees me not being involved, he runs a play for me, tells me to get more involved, set more screens. So just him harping on that a lot from training camp, gave me the confidence to actually start being more involved, be more confident, and just getting into actions and doing different things on the court.